Hi guys, my name is Cabrina Taylor and I'm going to teach you about fingerprinting technology.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Yeah, we've been working on this for days, and I think we have a couple things that might work.
A fingerprint in its narrow sense is an impression left by the friction ridges of a human finger. The recovery of fingerprints from a crime scene is an important method of forensic science. Fingerprints are easily deposited on suitable surfaces such as glass or metal or polished stone by the natural secretions of sweat from the eccrine glands that are present in epidermal ridges. These are sometimes referred to as chance impressions. In a wider use of the term, fingerprints are the traces of an impression from the friction ridges of any part of a human or other primate hand. A print from the sole of the foot can also leave an impression of friction ridges. Deliberate impressions of fingerprints may be formed by ink or other substances transferred from the peaks of friction ridges on the skin to relatively smooth surfaces, such as a fingerprint card. Fingerprint records normally contain impressions from the pad on the last joint of fingers and thumbs. Although he developed the technique of fingerprinting, Herschel only ever used it as an administrative tool. He did not realize that it could be used to catch criminals. It was Francis Galton and Edward Henry, building on the foundation that Herschel had laid, that turned fingerprinting into a tool for fighting crime. Human fingerprints are detailed, nearly unique, difficult to alter, and durable over the life of an individual, making them suitable as long-term markers of human identity. They may be employed by police or other authorities to identify individuals who wish to conceal their identity. Fingerprint analysis in use since the early 20th century has led to many crimes being solved. This means that many criminals consider gloves essential. In 2015, the identification of sex by use of a fingerprint test has been reported. To lift a fingerprint, stick a piece of clear tape over the fingerprint firmly and then lift it up. The print should adhere to the tape. You can then stick it to contrasting paper to maintain a record of the print.
Why are our fingerprints unique, and what is their purpose? Fingerprints don't change as you age. They stand the test of time and are actually pretty dang durable. One man named Hans Galassi lost a few fingers in a wakeboarding accident. One of his fingers was identified in a trout months later by using fingerprinting technology. And you leave your fingerprints on just about anything that you come in contact with throughout the day. Glasses, tables, door handles. The oils and sweat in your hands create the print. With the right solution, you can actually identify the fingerprint and trace it back to whoever left it. It sure does come in handy when police are looking for criminals. You get it? Handy. Hands. Sorry. Well, now you know their purpose, but why are they unique to you? Fingerprints are created in the womb by a random combination of stem cells into ridge-type cells and valley-type cells. The randomness of heat and chemical diffusion creates the pattern before you're even born.
Fingerprints are set in stone by the time a fetus reaches 17 weeks. Fingerprint patterns formation consists of two components, developmental and genetic. The ridge pattern development not only depends on genetic factors, but also on unique physical conditions. Fingerprint identification is one of the most important criminal investigation tools due to two features, their persistence and their uniqueness. A person's fingerprints do not change over time. Even if a person were to burn their fingertips, eventually their fingerprint will replenish itself. Fingerprinting today has been used for many reasons. Some for criminal investigations, to sign onto your cell phone. It could be used as a signature. You can find relatives with your fingerprint. and even opening electronic doors.